We are down here now at security, so I just wanted to show you what it looks like, where the lineup is. Okay, so here's security. This goes into downtown Disney. So that's the security point where you want to line up. And these are the people that are lined up this morning. Not too bad. It's about 6:40. We left our room at 6:30. I wouldn't leave your room any later than that. This security point is going to open up first. We're good. We got a good spot. The reason I come here doesn't matter if you're going to stay here at the Disney California Hotel, if you're staying at the Disneyland Hotel or the Paradise Pier, well, the new Pixar Place Hotel. You're going to want to line up at whatever point puts you into downtown Disney, because then you're the front gates of both parks. Even though Pixar Place and Disney California Adventure, or the Disney Grand Californian Hotel, they have their own separate entrance. Don't use that entrance for security in the morning for purposes if you're trying to do early entry. Hi, little one. If you're trying to do, that was my cousin's little son. If you're trying to do early entry and you want to be first in the lines, just come this way. It is faster. They now have these new signs out. So today we are headed to Disneyland for early entry. So they will have the sign out for the park that is assigned that day. Make sure you get your reservation for the correct park for early entry. These are people who are lined up for early entry or rope drop this morning at Disneyland. And then people over there are lined up for rope drop at Disney California Adventure. But the early entry is not available over there today. Don't forget that. And we are in. They let us in at 7:18. Now, as you can see, guests who are here for early entrance go this way. So you're going to want to go to your right for early entrance. The rest of these people are lining up for rope drop. Back there, we just went through there and they did verify that we are guests at the hotel. So either have your key or your hotel reservation pulled up in the app. Okay, these are all the people that are lined up now for early entry. Early entry starts in just a few minutes. Let's see why it's important to get here at the front of the line. Plan this morning, we are lined up right here for early entry. We are going to head in here, and our first attraction we're doing this morning is Peter Pan. So we're going to go right there over to the castle and in through the castle, and we're going to park strollers and go on Peter Pan first. We're off to Peter Pan. Those are the people that are now waiting for rope drop. We are off to Peter Pan. We're going to go through the castle, and we're doing Peter Pan because it is included with early entry. Remember, not all the attractions are included with early entry. If you're headed to Peter Pan first, remember you do have to park a stroller over there and your scooters. Then you can get in line for Peter Pan, where everybody else is going, but this is the shortest line you're going to find.
There it is, Wendy. Sit on to the right and straight on to one. Loading a boat.
It is 7:45 and we just got off Peter Pan. So we have two options at this point. We could go and split and go over there and go to Rise of the Resistance. Rise of the Resistance is not open during early entry, but Rise of the Resistance, you can go line up and you can beat the other rope droppers coming in for regular rope drop. But it's not always open every morning, and so it's kind of a gamble. So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna go to Space Mountain because it is open during early entry. We're gonna get on Space Mountain. So we are headed over to Space Mountain because Space Mountain, people are waiting for rope drop and they're gonna head to Space Mountain first, and we wanna beat them. So that's the idea with early entries. You try and get as much as you can done. You can for sure get Peter Pan done, and then one other ride. You can either go on Space Mountain. Some of our group chose to go on Alice in Wonderland, but get in that second ride before the rope drop crowd gets into the park. Hey, this is what early entry still looks like. Empty parks. We are headed to Space Mountain. It says a 5-minute wait. There we go, 5 minutes. Let's go get on Space Mountain. And it's a walk-on. It's not even a 5-minute wait. You walk right on to the attraction. Love it. That was so fast. We're actually even in an empty car. It's not even completely full. Look at that. We even have an empty car. That was awesome. Okay, and the park just opened. We just got off of Space Mountain. These are all the rope drop people here to get on Space Mountain. Now it's time for Matterhorn. Getting in line for Matterhorn, it just says it's a 5-minute wait. We'll get off of this and then we're gonna decide as a group, because we've got some little ones. We're trying to decide where we want to go. Do we want to split up? So when you have a large group like I'm traveling with today, you have to decide, okay, do we want to stay together? Like we could go to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, everyone could do that. We could go to Jungle Cruise, everyone can do that. We could go to Fantasyland and then split off, and some go to Indiana Jones. Just have a plan and decide as a group, okay, what you're doing and where you're going. Sometimes you can also use rider swap. So we just did rider swap for this particular attraction because there's 2 little ones that can't go on this, but mom wants to go. So you just go to the cast member right here and you tell them that you would like to do rider swap, and that they will scan your ticket, and you and one other person can come back and do the attraction after the original party gets off. So we went through security. They opened security at 7. We are right here. We are the first ones at this particular entrance for the parks. Today I was like, oh, it's gonna be a wet, rainy day. There's not gonna be many people here. And there really aren't very many people here yet. Normally there's people like kind of lined up, but again, it's very early still. It's barely 7 o'clock this morning. And we're here lined up for early entry. And if you were coming for rope drop, you could come at this exact same time. They're gonna let us all in at the same time. There's not a special gate just for early entry people. Keep that in mind, that you can stand here and you'll be led into the park and then up to the rope. And then when early entry starts at 7:30, they'll let us through our special entrance. But then the regular day guests who are here for rope drop will go line up just in front of the ropes, and then they'll let the ropes drop at 8 and you can get on any attraction. Well, with the rain, there are gonna be some exceptions. So make sure you click down on the link in my description, link in the description, the rides that aren't open during when it's raining. You'd be surprised which ones are open, like Incredicoaster. Who wants to do that? No. Thank you. Okay, here we are lined up for early entry. So we go through here, we have to show either our room key or you have to show your hotel reservation in the app. So we're gonna pull up our hotel reservation in the app, and then they're gonna let us through here, and we're still gonna line up because it's not quite 7:30 yet. And here's on the app. This has got our reservation. They're double checking it. I'm with her. Thank you. And now we're gonna go over here, and our plan is to head to Peter Pan first. We are going to line up over here as early entry guests. If you were coming for rope drop, you'd be lining up over there against that rope. Here we go. They just let the early entry guests in, and we are headed to Peter Pan. Those are people lining up for rope drop. So you can still do rope drop. Okay, everybody can do rope drop every day at either park. But today, everyone who has early entry is here to go to Disneyland. Only Tomorrowland and Fantasyland basically is open. And I will put a list of the rides that are open during early entry. Here we go! Peter Pan was closed, so we're on Mr. Toad, first ride of the day. So this morning, the first thing we wanted to go on was Peter Pan, and it is closed right now. So that was our first attempt to go on a ride here during early entry, and it's closed. So we had to pivot, we went to Mr. Toad. So we're gonna hit up all the Fantasyland rides that we can because it's early entry and there's a 5-minute wait. So we're in line for Dumbo. It's raining. Even in the rain, Dumbo is open in the rain. Yep, we're gonna go fly and get wet. Good thing we have on ponchos. Dumbo in the rain. Peter Pan is now open, so we're gonna go ahead and get in this line before the rope drop guests get here. It's not gonna be like a short wait, but it'll be shorter than when all the other people get into the park. So that was a bummer that it was not open when we first got here though. All right, we're next. All right, we're gonna go on Snow White. Next, we're gonna try and do all the Fantasyland rides this morning. Alice. Alice is closed. But I want to show you something. Look over here though. The Matterhorn is open. People are on the Matterhorn riding right now in the rain. Indiana Jones is only 15 minutes right now. We are going. Here we go. Indiana Jones. Swim on up. Here we go. Standby entrance. There's no wait. Nice.
Hello, oh, my friends. The brakes may be needing a little adjustment, but easy on the curves.
The treasure of mana, glittering gold. It is yours.
Next up, we're gonna go on the Jungle Cruise. It is still totally raining. You see that? It is open. We are going. Let's go. 5-minute wait.
Safety comes in these days. There's your first sign of danger. Good thing we're passing it. We'll aim to get that card and turn over. Like a good neighbor, Jungle is there. Right over there, that's Bamboo. Bamboo goes up the stairs and let's get away. Yeah, get them stiff. No handles were harmed. I shot in the air. It's what I call it. Wonderful thing. It's so wonderful. The spectacular, the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious eighth wonder of the world, given us with a backside of water. Yeah, drink it in. Drink it in.
5-minute wait for pirates. Let's do it.
Come seek an episode treasure. You know where it is.
It is 10 o'clock. We just looked at the app and it says that Rise of the Resistance is a 20-minute wait. So guess what we're doing? Rise of the Resistance. Yeah, we're actually gonna time it and see how long it is. But it probably really is 20 minutes and it takes about 15 just to walk through the line. So this is amazing. That only took us 15 minutes in line. Now we are going into the attraction. 15-minute wait for Rise of the Resistance. I can't believe that. That's awesome. It's totally raining out there.
Super sound of the command of the first order. Get out now.
This concludes our early entry video showing you how to maximize your time. Be sure to subscribe to my channel to see how to do early entry at Disney California Adventure.